Welcome, citizen, to another Starcraft Nation broadcast. I'm your host, Venerati, and today I'm going to be very excited finally bringing you some more top-tier action. It's been busy, school started, full-time work, QQ, Magoo. I know it's a bunch of excuses, but I am snowed in today and can't really do anything about it, so I decided to pick up some matches and see what I can do before work. So here we go. We're going to be seeing Masterasia spawning as the red Zerg in the north, going up against FnaticMSiTTI spawning as the green Protoss player. Now we are on Shakira's Plateau, and we had cross positions. If you've seen any of my last couple of videos, then you know how I feel about cross positions. It's pretty much my favorite kind of deal. I prefer macro games; they're just more entertaining to watch. The brutal kind of 2-second Steps of War matches kind of get a wee bit old. However, what we're going to be seeing here is pretty awesome. I have actually watched it all the way through, so not going to spoil anything. It's just going to be awesome. That's all there is to it. So here we go. Masterasia will be cranking up to 15. Are we going to be seeing a early hatch? He does have the positioning for it. Now, with the cross positions, obviously, this rush distance is going to be very long until we see warp gate technology coming out of FnaticMSiTTI, and then we could be seeing some proxy pylon pushes into there. You can even 4-gate on this kind of map as long as you get the probe over here to throw down the pylons to continuously reinforce. However, if Masterasia is going to be able to get his economy going, especially since he does have this expansion going, the fast expand down. We don't even actually have a spawning pool. Where's the spawning pool? Oh, there's the spawning pool. Okay. So we do have the spawning pool dropping right there. We do have a scouting drone, so he's going to be trying to figure out where exactly his enemy is so he can figure out what he needs to do. How long can he be cranking out these drones? When does he need to make the first Zerglings? Does he need to switch over to roaches? Etc., etc. So here we go. We do actually have Masterasia finding out what exactly is going on here. FnaticMSiTTI is down here. He does know there's cross positions, and now he's going to be able to feel a little bit more comfortable with what exactly is going on. The farther away he is, the better it's going to be for Masterasia. Now, FnaticMSiTTI, there's a lot of options here as well. He can go ahead do a fast expand if he wants to, or he can still try to do some sort of timing push, which is going to be a little more difficult to pull off. If you try to retreat and you've got a whole bunch of Zerglings nipping at your heels, you're really not going to be able to retreat, and then you're going to lose the entirety of your force, and it's going to be difficult to defend. However, Masterasia is going to be snagging this extractor right here, and will be denying it for the time being. Of course, the Zealot will be showing up here, will be slashing and hacking away. Is he going to cancel it? Yes, he does cancel it. Doesn't choose to continue to steal that geyser, and will be actually mosey on out here, and will be running back. Now, I'm going to take a look and see exactly what Masterasia is doing. He has aware of what's going on, and he does have 2 Zerglings out right now. Going to be continuing to crank out the drones. He's slightly behind on the drone count. However, he has been getting tech, as we do see Ling Speed on the way. Do see the Queen as well. He does have the expansion, whereas FnaticMSiTTI does not have the expansion just quite yet. In fact, we have 2 more gateways coming down. Warp gate technology on the way, and this pylon down here makes me feel like he's going to be trying to wall off and maybe expand here in just a moment. Now, of course, we do have this one Zerg about to get a faceful, and yes, he does. He is totally owned right there. So, right now, FnaticMSiTTI could be in a good position to expand if he wants to. He does know that there's the distance. He does know that Masterasia had been cranking on the economy. We have 16 Zerglings on the way. Speed will be done here momentarily as well, so we could be seeing some pressure from Masterasia on FnaticMSiTTI, and this would work quite well considering FnaticMSiTTI hasn't quite sealed off this ramp. Only has 1 sentry down right now, so the force fields would not be able to seal the entirety of the ramp itself. So we could be seeing some pressure, and yes, here we go. We do actually have the Lings are on the way, and let's see if they're going to be able to do anything here, as if he can get inside the main base, it could be really brutal here. And so here we go. We do see the Zergling run by, and they are going to be getting a nice surround on here. Going to be getting in contact with these sentries. 3 force fields going down, but it doesn't look like FnaticMSiTTI is going to fare too well, as the remaining Zerglings taking down the Stalker, taking down that sentry, and this one Zealot does look like he could be in trouble. However, we do see Masterasia kind of poking around, trying to get in position to run by, trying to wait for reinforcements, trying to make sure that FnaticMSiTTI is not feeling comfortable where he is. These pylons are going to be in trouble here, as we are going to see this one drop here relatively quickly, but we do have a lot of zealots here for FnaticMSiTTI. Going to apply some pressure on the Nexus. Masterasia doing a lot with very little here. Oh, trying to get the run by up on this ramp, but oh, the Zealot is there just in time. A lot of free shots on these Lings, as a lot of them are not feeling so hot right now. So, speaking of being able to take the area, Masterasia's not going to be able to take this. However, he's got more than enough. We have seen more than enough Zealots from FnaticMSiTTI, but these Zerglings are trying to be annoying, trying to keep FnaticMSiTTI off his balance. And here we go, more Zerglings showing up at the foot of the ramp right there. Couple getting inside the base as well. So we are going to be seeing a little bit of action inside that probe line, but there's only 3 Zerglings, so can't do that much. And here we go, more Zerglings getting surrounded. Both of those sentries being taken out there. There's a lot of Zealots right there. And I don't think that these Lings are going to be able to do it. And here we go. The Lings are actually stuck on the ramp. Great clutch Zealot right there, blocking everything off. Yes, all these Lings are going to be going down here. So it's just mopping the floor with what's left of Masterasia's forces. Meanwhile, oh, there we go. We do actually have a Stargate going down. We have Lair Tech coming down from Masterasia as well. So it does look like he will be moving into Roaches. Roaches, of course, will tap dance all day long on those Zealots' face. So right now, Masterasia was able to kind of put the flow of the map in his favor. FnaticMSiTTI was able to defend. There really wasn't any major victory here. As far as the income goes, we are going to be seeing FnaticMSiTTI with a slight Harvester lead, only 5, but it can make a difference if he continues to keep that lead. Going to be able to keep his macro up that much higher, which you do not want to be out macroed as a Zerg player. It's definitely going to spell your doom. We do have the Stargate just finished up. We do have a Forge on the way, a couple more pylons. We do have an Evo Chamber, a Roach, a couple of Overlords, and another hatch inside the main. So going to be looking to put out the numbers, not choosing to actually grab another expansion just quite yet, as Masterasia probably is not feeling too secure in this position right now, though he does have 2 Picket Zerglings up here. Going to make sure that he is going to know exactly when FnaticMSiTTI moves out. Also has a Picket Overlord right here as well, so going to know if he tries to break down the back door. All great stuff coming from Masterasia. FnaticMSiTTI, though, about to get a little tricky here. We'll be having Void Rays. Now, Void Rays, as you all know, are very apt at killing Roaches, just because Roaches can't fire back. But here we go. FnaticMSiTTI poking just a little bit, and Masterasia making sure not to lose those Lings, as he wants to keep tabs on this army. He wants to make sure the Fnatic isn't going to be able to move out. And because Fnatic knows that Masterasia knows that he's moving, I see he knows that he knows that he's going to feel a little unsettled. He's not going to have the confidence that he's going to be able to get across the map unmolested, because those forces, if they're caught out in the open... Oh, what is that? We have a mothership. Wow, the fleet beacon jumped down already, and we have a mothership on the way. So FnaticMSiTTI is going to be rolling old school here. Not really old school, but he's going to be rolling a little bit off the beaten path here with this mothership. This mothership going to be able to give the cloak, going to be able to give the recall. Seen a lot of great recall stuff lately. Sending out like a force that's used to snipe, then pulling it back. Going to be able to attack and defend at the same time, because you're able to basically instantaneously move your army across the field. And a mobile army is an amazing army, because you can do a lot more with very little, especially if you utilize a hit and run tactic. So here we go. FnaticMSiTTI, tons of gateway units. We'll be cranking out an Immortal here. We'll be getting the ground weapons level 1. So that ground weapons level 1 is going to be really great here if we see more Immortals coming out, because they are going to absolutely dominate these Roaches. We do have Hydralisks as well. They will be coming out here, and I'm not sure, we don't see too many coming out. We're going to have about 6 or 7 here on the battlefield momentarily. So more Hydralisks would be a good thing. Going to be able to take out the Void Ray, going to be able to take out the Mothership, and will allow him to DPS a lot more on those gateway units as those Hydras just tear through them, meanwhile allowing these Roaches to throw their own DPS, but act more as a meat shield with those armored hides that they have. So here we go. This Void Ray is going to be in good position here to scout out what exactly is going on, as Masterasia was attempting, it looks like, to do a little sneaky backdoor action here with these Roaches. And oh, FnaticMSiTTI will be seeing this. Yes, he does actually see what is going on, and knows that there's a bunch of Roaches on the back door, so we'll be moving his army over here, trying to
put them in the proper position to defend against this, as he does see that there will be chewing. And oh, there we go. The Hydras are able to actually knock down the Void Ray. So that one Void Ray really doing its job, not in the sense of killing stuff, but really more the fact that it was able to scout out what was going on, because that could have been very devastating if these roaches had gotten in the main base unprotected. You could have been seeing the sniping of this Twilight Council, Fleet Beacon. There's a whole bunch of stuff that could have been going on there. A bunch of what ifs, but here we go. Masterasia gonna be still going for that back door. Now this could be pretty hairy for him if he's caught out of position, as we could see the forces of FnaticMSiTTI choose to attack. Then we could be seeing a recall coming from Fnatic to choose to defend as well. So here we go. Actually, FnaticMSiTTI will be moving out here. Lots of Stalkers. None of the Zealots are actually moving out as well. We still have the Zealots and Immortals sitting here. And we do actually see Masterasia pulling back, as he was able to see the fact that those Stalkers were moving out here. Bringing in the Observer along. FnaticMSiTTI going to be looking to take down these destructible rocks. And oh, here we go. Masterasia could be in a great position here to get a surround and force these Stalkers to fight. Now, they are Blink Stalkers. They just did throw down on those rocks, breaking them down. One Stalker, two Stalkers going down. This Observer is going to give this Blink Stalkers observation of the high ground, and they could be blinking into the main, and yes, there they go. So now we have Stalkers in the main of Masterasia. A couple of roaches coming in here, going to be trying to defend against this, as we do see the Stalkers are going to be focusing on this lair. Are they going to be able to kill it? I don't know. It does look like they continue to stay here. They will, but there we go. Mass recall coming down. I kind of felt that FnaticMSiTTI could have stayed in there a little bit longer, could have sniped that lair. But here we go. We do actually have a Spire on the way. FnaticMSiTTI was able to see that. And seeing that mass recall, we do see Masterasia instantly throwing down on these Overseer Cocoons, as it is going to be imperative that he's going to be able to have vision here. And here we go. Blink Stalkers coming down the middle. Way too many roaches. Way too many Hydras for them to deal with that. We'll be in full retreat, as we do see the roaches nipping at the heels here. The Mothership has come out to play. The Zealots out here. One Immortal. And Guardian Shields going down, looking to engage, but the Zealots are in the back, and Masterasia is just pinging away at this. But oh, there we go. The Cloaking Field is coming down, losing a couple of roaches to nothing. This Nexus will be in trouble there, as the Overseers are up here. Will be giving vision, as these roaches just chew on the front door, as these Zealots still not able to tactically deploy here, as it does look like FnaticMSiTTI will be retreating. Now, these Hydras are the only thing on the field. They're going to be able to allow him to attack this Mothership. But the Stalkers are blinking back there, these roaches, trying to get in contact with him. This Mothership tries to take a couple free pot shots. Only two Hydralisks left, and it does look like Masterasia will be pulling back here, as we do see Corruptors entering the field as well. Blink Stalkers continue to nip at the heels, but oh, they're getting a little too ballsy out here, as we do see the 1-2 upgrade here for Masterasia going up against the 1-1 upgrade for the Stalkers. These upgrades going to be playing a huge part, going to allow these Hydralisks and these roaches to DPS that much more, going to allow them to absorb that much more damage, as well as those mitigations can be quite effective here. 3 Overlords dying for but nothing, and Thermal Lance is on the way. We have 1 Colossus on the field, a second one on the way. FnaticMSiTTI looking to poke out here, but I don't know if this is going to be that effective, as we see more roaches just streaming out. And where are they? 9 roaches. There we go. Another Hydralisk will be joining the battle here momentarily. Corruptors joining as well. And Masterasia is in position. Really good, putting a pressure on this expansion. Meanwhile, getting a nice concave. And there we go. We have a toilet bowl coming down. Is he going to throw anything else there? As the roaches all jump in there head first, trying to avoid being split up, as there we go. The Colossus dives in. All the Stalkers diving in as well. I'm not really sure if that was the best decision, but there we go. The Nexus did go down it. Here we go. All these roaches engaging. Everyone's going to be in range. This Colossus will be focus fired. There it goes. It does go down. The Mothership is above and not going to be able to do anything, as the last Stalker is there with only 62 HP. And FnaticMSiTTI will be bested here by Masterasia and by a boatload of roaches. Now, I wouldn't have considered roaches the best. To go that heavy against the Mothership, just thinking air unit and roaches doesn't really work out. But there we go. We see Masterasia was able to make that work there, with just a couple of Hydralisks to kind of pepper things, and a couple Corruptors as well. As the Mothership's main functionality, of course, is just the Cloak, Mass Recall, or the Toilet Bowl. All this, so very much a tactical manipulation unit, just kind of like the Sentry. However, not really going to be throwing down that much DPS on the battlefield. So there we go. FnaticMSiTTI was bested by the Zerg, and that pretty much sums that one up. So guys, Sorry I haven't been too prolific with the VODs lately, but putting a lot of work into a lot of other projects. So lots of good stuff will be coming here momentarily. And as always, citizens, thank you so much for joining me, and stay safe.